Hello, I have a sketch to show you. Yes, this one from forever ago. I'll show you up close so you know what I'm talking about. Yes, this one. I found fabric for it, so we're going to attempt to make it with this. And here's the dress form we're going to be using. Let's just throw that. I've just got to figure out how to drape this. Now I've laid it all out and it's a little more purple than it was in my drawing. So I think I'm going to take this red part and make that like the torso of it. The skirt can be like the ombre of the purple to the red. How is a torso? This is me having a mental breakdown because I can't figure out how a torso looks. And so I figured I'd just kind of drape it on a couple of things, like on myself in creative ways to figure it out. I don't think it was a bad idea. It worked well enough. So we're going to cut that and we're going to drape it onto the dress form. And here's what that turned out like. It's a little bit strange, but that's okay. And we've got it pinned and now we're going to sew it. I found this zipper that can't pick a color. So, you know, of course I picked a color for it and we're just going to color that in. And now I finally get to sew it all together. Here is, oh, where my scissors decided to get stuck. And then here's the top of it that I still haven't sewn on, even though I've been trying to for a hot second. Let's take a pin and just stab that. And now we have a torso. Hooray! A little halter moment. Now I have a surprise for you. Denim! Yay! Here's the sacrificial jeans. Now here's them sliced open. Great! Now I've just got to kind of cut skirt-looking shapes from these, if that's possible. So let's cut that into shapes that hopefully will work. And, you know, here's the process of Tetrising this together, which was really kind of tedious, but that's okay. It didn't sit exactly how I wanted it to, so, you know, we're just gonna cut that off until I like it. Here's what we ended up with when I sliced it, and I think it's pretty cute, but we need a couple more layers, so here's me trying on the layers to figure out where I need to cut that. And let's pin it, because pins. Scary, but you know, that's okay. And here's the dress laid out to see what it's looking like so far. Here's where the skirt gets interesting, because I ran out of good denim, so now I have to Tetris together a bunch of these really interesting looking pieces, but it's okay because we're going to cut them until they fit together beautifully. We're just going to force them to. Here's me sewing it together, and this is what that turned out like. It's got a couple of interesting moments going on to it and the other side, but it's okay because they won't see it because it'll be covered by this red fabric right here. And you know, my string fell out, so this is me attempting to re-thread it in one shot. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I would be able to do that, but here I got it. And now we finally get to sew again, and my bobbin ran out of thread. Yay. Sewing again, and now we're going to slice again. Excuse me, slice it again. Now, speaking of, we're gonna cut this thread, and here's our finished dress. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so happy with it. Let me show you up close so you can actually see like the denim and like the layers and all of the jazz that's going on. These two fabrics were really difficult to work with together, but for someone who has no idea what she's doing, I think I did good.